Here, let me...
Nick Merckx as a beta male and 8 Thoughts as the GOAT.
Okay.
How's it going, my fellow Call of Duty Elite Gaming Stud Muffin athletes? Welcome back to another video and welcome to the channel if you're new here. I want to say thanks very much for all the support before we go any further. You guys have been crushing it, appreciate it. I'm making lots of money and I'm about to buy myself an extra value meal at McDonald's with all this money I'm making off of my huge channel of 60,000 subscribers. I can now supersize my Big Mac. But let's get that out of the way. Intro's done. Let's talk about these bots. These bots, and I'm not talking about 402 Thunder gamers who suck. I'm talking about real bots, like AI, computer-generated, animated characters that try to possess and protect you. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What am I talking about? I don't know.
I'm kind of retarded.
Basically, there's bots, AI bots in Call of Duty, and people are all freaking out, or at least Blame Truth is, Lame Truth, retard trying to peddle you some LED Mongoloid helmet for $1,400, no cap, keeping it real, pack and steel, that's how much that thing costs, $1,400, who's paying that to get, anyways. But they're talking about bots in this Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 populating lobbies, and it's some conspiracy. Oh my god, cue the super scary horror music. It's a conspiracy, and these bots are in the lobbies, and they're trying to steal your identity. If you look at them in the eye too long, you will have your soul sucked out of your sphincter. Like, who gives a fuck, man? Honestly, okay, listen, who cares about bots in Call of Duty populating lobbies because the lobbies aren't filled up or whatever their reasons are for putting bots in Call of Duty? I mean, I'm going to break it down to you, man. Almost all the best first-person shooters in the world, or online multiplayers, or third person, doesn't matter, have bots populating lobbies. Whether that be Escape from Tarkov, Fortnite, which, you know what, get mad at Call of Duty nerds, is a far better multiplayer experience. They have bots. You know who else has bots? PUBG has bots. What else has bots? Oh, CSGO. I'm sure there's other games too that I'm not even mentioning that have bots. And I know someone was talking on the Twitters about how in CSGO, if it's a bot, they'll let you know it's a bot. Okay, cool. That's nice, but who cares? Someone also was saying that they rather have bots populate lobbies and have full lobbies than joining a game in session down 52-1, which happens a lot. That's worse than having no bots. I hate joining already join games started in, but there's like this massive conspiracy where it's like, there's proof there's bots in Call of Duty. It's it's not a big fucking deal. Who cares? Do you care? They're just bots populating lobby in a first person Call of Duty shooter. It's a fucking video game. I don't know, maybe I'm just older and I'm seeing things a little clearer now. It's a video game. Who gives a shit? Like, I know it's like the pot calling the kettle black here, or Sean King is white but thinks he's black, or whatever the hell we're talking about here. I know it's a bit stupid, since I make videos raging about Call of Duty for I don't know how many years, and hundreds of videos of me just making fun of Call of Duty and getting mad about it. But let's just like keep it real for a second here. Can we do that? Smash that like button and subscribe right now for somebody being a little too honest. It's a video game that has almost no importance in the world, in fact has zero importance besides just providing mindless entertainment and creating revenue for shareholders because people buy microtransactions. And then there's a whole also job around it and corporations around it with MLG gaming and all the industries that go along with it, and it creates jobs and creates revenue for countries. I mean, that's the serious take from it, but the actual real take from it for people like ourselves who aren't involved in that, who don't make any money from this, well, I do. I'm so big on YouTube, I get extra large fries, and I can actually get 2 apple pies now, which is awesome. It doesn't do anything. It's just a video game. Full stop. Everyone, take a deep breath. I know, like I said, I wanted to talk. I make fun of it on a regular basis, and I make an entire freaking YouTube channel pretty much dedicated to hating on Call of Duty, which is, it's fun, it gets views, and I get to buy extra large Coca-Colas, well, diet, caffeine-free actually. I like caffeine-free because if drinking too much caffeine gets me too crazy and then my anxiety goes up. But anyways, that's not for here nor there. That's for me and my psychologist to talk about when I have those dark ideas about chopping off my ding-dong and becoming a liberal. But let's get back on point here. It's Call of Duty. It's a video game, guys. It's a video game. Chill the fuck out. Like, who cares? Skill-based matchmaking. People, I don't know how fired up people are actually getting. Personally, myself, I like to get fired up and just rant and rave because it's like fun. It's just joking about, having a good time, entertaining people. But like, if we want to really just get honest, like I sound like Allen Iverson there from the quote, like,
we're talking about practice. We're talking about practice.
We're talking about a video game. that far too many people take way too serious. And that's like society, right? When there's money involved, let me break it down. Let's get metaphysical here. Say what you will about the tenets of National Socialism. At least it's an ethos, right? Okay, a couple beers, couple burgers, problems are over, dude. Fuck it, right?
The fuck is this?
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Let's just get here. If you really want to hear something here, let's just get down to it. Corporations and entities that have a interest invested in these things, which equates to them making money from these things, make it seem like it's important because they have to make it seem important because it creates revenue for them. It's like how they convinced everybody to make video games serious when they turned it into a sport. And I mean sport in the most loosest terms, more like a bunch of 99% fat, out of shape dweebs who, couldn't even actually probably run around the block without suffering a cardiac arrest. Or they have convinced people, because they have money to be made by doing so, into making you think that, well, not you guys, but a lot of people, into it's like it's legitness, bro. It's a game. They're playing a video game. It's like convincing people into saying who could watch TV the most and make money. And that's what gaming has done. They've convinced people into taking this serious because there's money to be made from it, is the long story short. But that's what we're doing here. We're talking about a Call of Duty video game, and having bots in there or not having bots, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take away from my fun. Skill-based matchmaking, on the other hand, is manipulative.
Go fuck yourself.
Controlling the way you feel about the game and the moments from here to here there are manufactured and aren't organic. But if you really want to get red-pilled, a lot of your moments in your life are manufactured. Are you on social media? You're being brainwashed. You use the internet? You're being brainwashed. You watch TV? You're being brainwashed. You have a sports team that you root for? You got a big affiliation or some kind of affinity towards any sports team? You're being brainwashed, because 90% of the guys on that team have nothing to do with the town you live in, nor do they contribute to that town. And I'm a Buffalo Bills fan or a Seattle Seahawks fan, or I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and like people get really actually emotionally involved. You've been brainwashed. Those things are irrelevant. Those aren't even real sports. They're not even playing for anything that actually matters. It's all made up. The Super Bowl is made up. It doesn't matter if it's been going on for 60 years. It's made up. But they've tricked you into thinking it actually matters because they make money from it. That's a real red pill that most people aren't ready to hear. Bots, no bots, don't be a bot. Wake up, smell the roses, and have yourself a great day. I'm the Ghost of 8. I love you. Thank you for watching. Stay black, question authority, and ultra reptilian shapeshifters. Bring you down. I'm going to McDonald's. Give myself 2 apple pies.